Hello, 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 and welcome to Playing with Roaches. Yes, we are here to play with roaches. I have a special guest on our very first stream, Lisa. How are you doing?
I am great. How are you, Rain?
I'm doing great. I've got antennas today. I'm feeling
I love the antennas. I I have antennas too, but they're not in my head.
I totally also wore a shirt and a pin. Like I'm super roached today. Um, but yeah. So we're doing this a couple of ways differently. This is fully an experiment. Um, so I am Rain Leander. I'm a developer advocate with Cockroach Labs. Lisa is also a developer advocate, director of developer relations at
Yeah, we
Cockroach
built a
Labs.
really cool DevRel team. You probably know some of us. Amrita, Adrian, Rain. It's an amazing team at Cockroach Lab.
Yeah. And so we're at Cockroach Labs. It's got this database, CockroachDB, that, by the way, just launched a new major version, 21.2, but also a month ago launched the serverless offering. And I was like, uh, we've got a lot of gaming customers. Can I play games? And I thought, do it on a Friday. If we have a holiday, it's no big deal. But yeah, basically, let's play games on developers' platforms that have used CockroachDB to make their system. Yeah. So, welcome to our very first show. I'm gonna be kind of really excited. Lisa, tell me what games that you are into, used to be into, if any. No judgment, safe
I
space.
know, I know. Well, I'm really scared to answer this question because it will absolutely date myself. But I grew up in the Atari 2 era, and yeah, so we
Oh,
played like the original Atari and Centipede and Asteroids. Gosh, Pong was one of my all-time favorites. I could play Pong for hours. And then
right?
you got a little better, right? Tetris also wasted a lot of my youth playing
So
Tetris.
good. So
Um,
good.
yeah, but in the arcade, like when you actually, so I'm sure there's a whole generation of folks that have no idea what we're talking about, but you would, finish your paper out, ride your bike over to Foster's Freeze, and I would play Phoenix. That was my
Oh,
favorite. It was everybody else was lining up for the Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man game. I had the Phoenix game all to myself, and I loved it.
yes.
My all-time favorite.
Yes. Yes. I did not play so many games. My mom and I were very poor when I was growing up, but I can honestly say I almost failed out of my undergrad from playing too many games. Um, and the reason I didn't is because a friend of mine did. And it was a wake up call for me when they failed out of undergrad because they just wouldn't go to class. They would just game all day. And I wasn't that bad, but I would game all night and then I would be sleep deprived, and classes were very difficult when you're sleep deprived. So I've been gaming for a while. And these days I do escape rooms. And I think part of it is because of playing computer games that were puzzle based way back in the day in the 90s.
Yeah, exactly, like Dungeons& and Dragons, again, the original when it had, like, pieces of paper and pencils, but those games where you have to think your way through things or build something, loved those games. But
Yes.
kids out there, you just heard your public service announcement. If you are in school, we are not encouraging you to get sucked into playing
Yes.
video games and
Yes.
so sleep deprived. Yeah. No, that was,
100%.
but
Limit your time.
it does make your mind, it does train your mind to think differently. I remember my little brother used to sneak out when we lived at Stanford, sneak out in the middle of the night and go over to the student center and where they had the computers at the time. It
Yes.
was again way before.
Yeah.
And you'd sneak in and you would use, because we lived in the dorms because my mom was a dorm mother, so he would use the password from one of the students, and no one knew this And he would spend all night playing these games. And then my mom couldn't figure out why he was so tired. And then I didn't figure it out until we got our first dog, and he named the dog Fisk, but it was like I am Fisk after like Isabella Marie Fisk after Dr. Fisk
Yes.
in one of these
Yes.
games that he used to play. And
Awesome.
and then I was like, you're a gamer. But he did stay in school. He turned out to be a Rhodes Scholar. He's a very effective lawyer right now. So it all ended
Dang.
well. So there is hope
Dang.
for you gaming
Yes.
right now.
Yes. Yeah. I personally I put a limit on my time when I game. I also restricted myself from only gaming offline. So it was only games that you did not have the online social element. I found that I did well, which is why you won't find me on World of Warcraft as tempted as I very much am.
No.
Um,
And
so
none of those like crazy like Grand Theft Auto, not that was I'm glad I missed that era. Oh my gosh, did I just see a guilty look on your face?
well, so like not Grand Theft Auto, but I am definitely a Skyrim Elder Scrolls person, which is like Grand Theft Auto. It's open world. Um, it's got quests that you can do, but also you can just explore. Is violent as well, lots of killing, but not pop culturally, but in fantasy instead. But yeah, I definitely am still waiting for my PS5. Maybe this Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Did you do the Candy Crush or any of those gardening?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. As a matter of fact, in a couple of weeks, we are doing Merge Dragons, Adrian and I,
Oh,
and he literally, I go, how do you, okay, so one of our customers is, let me find my notes. One of our customers is Heroic Labs, and they have a series of games that are built on CockroachDB. And they're like a huge variety. So, like Tiny Royale, which is a first person shooter, Merge Dragons, which is the puzzle of merging together shape like shapes, similar shapes. But then you've got like World Cup ski racing, which is, not my thing at all, but I'm going to see what it looks like. Um, yeah. And I was like, Adrian, how do you feel about playing Merge Dragons? And he goes, oh God, I ripped that off my phone so fast because I was playing it all the time. And that's how I feel about Candy Crush. I ripped that off my phone. I was playing way too much. I was like, oh, line. Just,
oh my gosh.
okay. Yeah.
Cool. Well, so today are we gonna try and speaking of games and platforms that were built on CockroachDB, we have an amazing customer, Devsisters, who built. It's so cute. Every time I see the images, I just anyway. We're gonna try today to play Cookie Run OvenBreak. You can download this if you have an Android device. You can play it on the Yak platform, which is, I think, if you want to play it in your browser.
So
And
here's the thing about this game is yes, it is totally available via the App Store or Google Play. Is that what it's called?
yeah, Google. Yeah, can I put some links in the just
Yes,
you can
absolutely.
get it on the App Store. Chat. If I How do I make this a public chat? Oh,
I
comment.
know.
No,
Yeah, in comments. Can you post in comments?
cannot.
Oh,
And I
okay.
only
Well,
have private chat. Maybe because I'm not logged into your platform. Sorry. But I can post it in private chat. Oops.
yeah. If you post it in private chat, I will post it in
So that's
public.
a link to the Cookie Run Oven
Oh,
Break where you can download it, and then but if you want to just play it,
yes. So we're gonna play it via. So I wanted to. So here's the thing. Words. I have to say that I am so excited, ludicrously, about doing this show today that I'm a little for like um
I know your antennas are getting all twisted. We can tell how excited you are.
I know. So we were so excited about this that I was exploring different ways to play these games. One, most of these games are played via an iPad, iPhone, Google, Android, etc., etc. But one of the things that I wanted to do was see if we could play even with the audience, get the audience involved, etc., etc. And so I found this opportunity to play via Yaks Games. And if you go in there, it doesn't require a login. It does play an ad, 100%, but you can actually play. And the other aspect that I wanted to make sure that this show was about was kind of thinking about the underlying database and how the developers used a database in the system instead of hard coding all that data. So if you go in here and you play Yaks Games, and I will admit, I'll be the first to admit that this is hilariously awful.
But it's so cute. We don't care.
It's so cute. Oh God.
I gotta say it again for me.
And you gotta watch an ad. Blancos is actually done by another customer of ours, so that's kind of hilarious.
Wow.
That we just had that ad. So the game loads, and there are a couple of ways that you can tell Yaks Games is not saving anything. One is that you don't have to log in anywhere. So they're not saving my username or email address or UUID, some way to reference and keep track of my score. You can tell there's no way to see that. So I click start. I assume that this little symbol means that I could actually connect a controller to my laptop and play that way, but I have not done that.
Yeah, well,
So,
luckily, there's only 2 keys that you really need, so I think we
so
can
it's
handle
only
that.
jump and slide. It's kind of like Mario Brothers. I'll just get to it.
Wait,
So,
can you remove the banner so we can see the
yes.
Playing with Roaches cookie run? We're playing with her. Yeah, because that way when you start
All
it, we
right.
can see your whole
I'm
screen.
gonna get my watch turned around, get my meditate a little bit. Okay.
You're not gonna be able to meditate through this music as soon as it
These
starts.
are ridiculous. Okay. So I'm clicking ready. So I don't want to jump yet. And there's some things that I want to go over and some things I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm doing better than ever. Oh my gosh.
Wow. You did way better than I did.
Literally just seconds of time. I got 2 coins, 0 diamonds, and a score of 86. Now, the way you can tell that this is not attached to a database of any kind is if I click on the home.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Can you hear the music now?
I can now, but I couldn't when you were playing.
Oh, okay. So up in the upper right-hand corner, you can see that I have the 2 coins that I just got. I have 0 diamonds. My score is not shown here, but it is a 1 out of 10. And the way that this music is not annoying at all, is it? The way you can tell.
For over an hour now.
Oh, we have a comment. Hey, Tom! Ah, Tom! Hey, Tom Crow! Wait, I have to, do you know Tom?
I don't. I don't know.
I can't turn off the music. Cool. This is fine.
This is the punishment for doing the online version.
This is the punishment for doing the online version. Hi, Tom. Also, Merry Christmas. Okay, so. Oh, it stopped. It just randomly stopped. Okay, cool. Hi, Tom. Merry Christmas. Let's play again. Let's see. if I can do any better.
Remember, wait, we haven't even hit Thanksgiving yet. Let's
I
not rush
know.
holidays.
No,
I'm
no.
still missing
In
holidays.
Tom's world, it is always.
I see.
Oh,
Oh, you're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah.
Whoa. What? Okay.
Oh.
Score 93.
Okay.
Coin 1.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can get 100. Hey, I was like maxing out at 2. I think I got to 50. Oh, I'm
By the
software
way,
neutral. I was about to go follow Lisa on Twitter. What's the rest of that sentence?
but he's not going to because you insulted Christmas. So
Oh,
by
I'm
the way, Lisa,
sorry.
Tom, Lisa.
Hi,
For
Tom.
Tom, Christmas is 24/7 throughout the entire year.
I've got somebody in this household who's extremely like that. I could send you pictures of what we look like during the month of December. Not really my choice, but I kind of had to just at one point give in.
Go with it.
I am Software Dev Angel if you want to follow me, as in SWDEVANGEL. But it's nice to meet you, Tom. And so are you like do you identify more with Santa Claus or with the elves or with the reindeer or with Mrs. Claus or with
questions? All questions I have not asked Tom. So Tom and I worked together at Packet Equinix Metal.
Oh, okay. I was going to say because if Tom is in the Netherlands, I was going to start going not so much down the Black Pete road.
Zwarte Piet, right? Exactly. Santa Claus.
Like, put the clogs out in front of your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Tom is an American.
Okay.
So we'll see if I can get 100. Do you want to play, Lisa?
I was so bad. I couldn't even get, no. I mean, because I couldn't even figure out like what I was supposed to eat and what I was supposed to miss and slide under and jump over.
Yeah.
So you
went
right through those 5 circles that I was crashing into every single time. Did you just eat them or did you slide through them or how did you get through those like in the very beginning, those 5 circles?
Let me look. And the music's back because we want music. Okay, cool. So then.
Okay. Oh, so I was always eating that yellow, that first pink, because it looked like an apple okay, so you jumped over those 5 things.
Yes.
Okay. And then you're eating those things. So
okay, good. And then I stay low for all this because we're.
Don't jump into an axe.
Whoa, jeez. Oh, wow.
So are you pressing the arrow twice to jump higher?
Yes. Whoa!
Score! What?
Ow.
What? Oh no. They stab themselves with their own antenna.
Cockroaches are impressive with these things. Yes, exactly. So you press the jump key more and it just keeps going up. Apparently I got 269.
That was one of my problems. I was only pressing it once. And now are you using the arrows or are you using the W and S keys?
I'm totally using my mouse.
Oh, and the thing on the jump on the screen.
Yep.
I was using the arrow keys. Okay. I see.
Shall we try again?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I mean, you.
So I let it go through.
Oh, you jump over that thing and you roll.
See,
See,
that's the score of 9.
That's where I was getting stuck.
Okay. So there's got to be some sort of database involved here. See, I don't even have music enabled. It's just like sometimes you sound like you want to have music enabled. It's got to have some sort of database enabled in here because it is tracking that I've earned 7 coins over the course of these games and somehow 5 diamonds. I don't even remember doing that. I'm guessing that there are 10 levels because I'm on level 1 out of 10. And then it's got, I can earn different cookies through diamonds and buy coins. I don't know why I would want to buy coins. I haven't seen any reason to buy coins yet.
I mean, maybe if they were like, I don't know, NFT.
Yeah. All of these, by the way, are also database based. Apparently, we're watching an ad. Like the number of coins are in my database, the number of diamonds are in the database associated with my account, and any kind of things that I win on the Wheel of Fortune will go
How did
into
you? Oh, you clicked on the spin. Aha.
spin. Which I got coin.
Oh, cool.
Coin.
We're
Yeah.
getting messages from one of our community members. He put some stuff up to review. I don't know if you saw it in the community Slack. If you want to keep having fun with us, join our community Slack. Yeah, and it was just, he built this thing and he wanted to review, and I was like, okay, let's help a brother out. So I bumped it in the main channel, and he's
Nice.
already got like reviewers signing up. Well, I love our
Nice.
community. We're so helpful.
I love them.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So this is the online version. Here's the thing, you can download it.
Oh, now he has too many reviewers. Okay. He's like, I have enough reviewers.
Please stop.
I
What feature is he working on?
No, he built a
Or is he the Ansible guy?
no. He's a packet actually, and he's developing a book on CockroachDB. So he wanted like reviewers for the technical elements of the book he's writing.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
yeah, so he wanted readers, I guess I should have said, right, as opposed to code reviews. But he has got a bunch of reviewers. So when you're done playing games, you can check that out in the community channel.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't distract me. I want to read. Okay. So that's this. That's Yak's Games. But wait, there's more. I have not figured out how to share my iPad or iPhone on StreamYard, and I tried and failed. So what I did instead is grabbed my camera that films from the top down that I use for escape room gaming every Saturday night, and set it up on my work laptop, which is a very surreal.
Are you playing? Are you playing? Okay, what's your score? You have to tell us how you're doing.
Oh, what is your score?
If you can even hear us over the music, because I tried playing while Rain was talking and I could not hear them. I mean, I was like, how do I turn you up, Rain, and turn the game down? And the game was 3 times louder than you. So this is why I stopped playing right now, because I couldn't hear you. Yeah, okay. That's not bad for first. That's not bad.
It's not bad. I literally when I was doing research for the show,
research.
I played like 4 or 5 times via Yak's Games, and kept getting the score of 2 for like every time.
Yeah. I think I got a high score of 50 something, but that was one time, and I got the score of 2 about 30 times.
Yeah, exactly. So I have set up it's actually not my iPad, it's the 7-year-old's iPad, but check this out. Bam. Okay, so I know you can, it's like a mirror.
Now we can really see the antenna.
I know, now you can see the antenna. And I'm gonna restart this because it's got a cool intro. Go away. So this is Cookie Run installed on my iPad. Hopefully it's not too white.
Devsisters, yay, we love you.
Yay. And it's got such cool graphics.
Totally different on the iPad.
Very different. I love it.
Yes.
Let's straighten that out a little. There we go. So this is something else that would be saved on the database, maybe, but more likely they have a Boolean set up so that if I did not consent to these, then it just wouldn't let me play and you just couldn't go forward. It's unlikely to be saved in the database, but possibly for GDPR purposes, they now do save that information.
What was that quote? He who is brave is free. Is that
Yeah,
rain iPad
Seneca.
code, or is that a cookie run thing?
It's Seneca. So
Okay.
there's this. Can you see this cookie
Yeah.
flying? I can't be eating alive like this. Help
Help
me
me
escape this
save.
oven.
Where is
Bake and eat. Wait, there's a bake and eat button.
That's just morbid.
That's
Break out.
messed
No,
up.
don't eat.
Are you for real?
Oh, no, I can't believe you pushed that. Rain, there are probably children watching. Oh my gosh.
No,
Are
no,
you
it's
for
just
real? No, little cookie, my friend, I will talk some sense.
Okay, break out. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, see, and a
Oh,
totally
I almost
different.
got eaten because Rain is a meanie.
I know. So this is a much better interface,
Help me get out
much
of here.
clearer. I'm just gonna get all these beans. Jellies are yummy. See, it's coaching me through my what I should. The best players get lots of points. And look. So following the jellies is super important. Got it. This is much more helpful.
Yum. Yum.
Good.
I love
Oh,
how the little cookie takes their candy cane with them. Maybe that could be
oh,
cool. Maybe you could like swing from stuff.
oh,
Candy cane.
oh, that'd be awesome. So you can jump higher if you click it twice.
Okay.
With the web interface, it just keeps going for infinite times.
Okay. Not bad at all. Oh, Cookie is proud of you now.
Yay.
Sometimes you need to slide. Try holding the slide button now.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, helpful hint. Perfect. I love how you're being coached through this.
I know. I love it when there's a tutorial or some sort.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ba-dum.
woot. All right. Keep these in mind and you'll do just fine.
I believe in you. Oh,
Ah,
now get me out of here. Oh,
I feel like I need
he's
to go get
so
my iPad
sweet.
now.
I know. He's
Oh,
so sweet.
there's definitely some redemption here with the iPad. Okay, Tom, you and I know what we need to do.
Oh my goodness, y'all. That was ridiculous. Oh, Tom got 235. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
Bravo.
up? Very good, sir. Ginger Brave, another cookie. Oh, there's a pet too. So I can skip these, by the way. But I love stories. I just can't leave my friends behind. Wake up, Ginger Bright. Wake up. And Choco Drop. Come on, buddy. I've been looking everywhere for you. This is an entirely different game from the game we were playing online. Ginger Brave, I must have passed out from this blistering heat. Where
Ginger
can
Brave
stay
has a
here?
cute little lollipop, though.
I know. What? Escape the oven, but we're just cookies. That's
Like a
never been
wand.
done before.
It's like a magic wand.
Don't worry, together we can do anything. Can you actually read this, or is it too small?
Okay, I trust you. Let's go.
Nice. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Run for it! Apparently, I'm going to engender and assume high voice, low voice. Is this what they call fresh air? Wow, it's so refreshing. I'm glad that hot and terrible oven is behind us. Choco Drop looks really happy too. I bet he is. Back to business. Who knows when those. So, this, by the way, ties into Cookie Kingdom very well. Cookie Run Kingdom very well. You're welcome. And that's the end of the game. Done.
Oh, I thought we were still on the tutorial. Oh my gosh, look at Tom, 496.
Tom, you were awesome. I'll do this.
Woohoo!
You go, and please don't get fired. Don't forget to limit your gameplay. Thank you. Oh, Savior, will you tell me your name? Crazy Jam. Oh, I love it. Okay. Sparling. Nope. Stop it. Is this enough? Done. Sparkling Kitten music to my ears. Thank you very much. It has put that in the database now. It will associate that with my either IP or the hard drive MAC address, or something about this app will associate my name and my score. But no time to rest. My friend, this is the witch's kitchen. You must help me run far away from here. What are we waiting for? Adventures await. Okay, so that was the tutorial, which is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. It has a story, has challenges. You can get competitive, probably with other online characters. I have no idea what this means. It's probably special events that they run every once in a while that only open up then. And then guilds tend to be groups of characters, groups of players who decide to come together and to form a group. So,
Cool.
yeah, you have to play the story.
Oh, Tom put his results, and I just clicked on that link.
His Snapchat.
Yeah. So he didn't put his high score in. He put his 277 score in.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just that person who randomly clicks on links when people put them.
Tom is trustworthy.
Yeah.
Obsessed with Christmas, maybe a little, but yeah, trustworthy.
Well, now at least I know what he looks like. I'll recognize him when I see him at a.
The air out here is filled with so many smells. It is a really big, amazing world, isn't it? Yes, but that smell in the air is the smell of baking cookies. Oh, I'm starting to feel bad about our pie celebration last
I was
night.
just thinking, was that inspiration behind all of this like baked goods? Yeah, I haven't actually baked mine yet because with the whole gluten-free crust, it was entirely different instructions. So I had to put it in the fridge for an hour, and then once it was in the fridge, it's still in the fridge. So I will roll it out and bake today. Oh, sorry, cookie.
Kidding. We won't really we won't really ever bake anything ever again.
No cookies will be harmed during any of our promise. No cookies harmed at all.
We really can't.
We won't eat them. We'll create them and set them free.
Yeah, brilliant. That's what we're doing. I think we should escape from here once per all. We need a plan. We can't just keep running away.
Cookie out of the oven. Wouldn't that just be dough at that point?
Like, does it jump out of the oven halfway through? Like maybe it bakes to a certain hardness and then jumps out? Or does it gain sentience by being baked?
I mean, I would think that it would want to be baked to have some kind of form, but and if it jumps out, so pro tip, bakers out there, always take your cookies out a minute or two before you think you need to, and that's how you get that like amazingly gooey, soft cookie. And because they continue to bake just like a steak or any piece of meat, everything continues to bake even when you remove it from the oven or the grill. Cookies are the same. So people over bake their cookies, and then they turn into these crispy, hard discs. So
unless that's what you're going for, because there are some amazing graham crackers, for example, that are crispy, but I do prefer my chocolate chip cookies to have that gooiness.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
think it's cultural. Like in Europe, the biscuits, right? The digestives in England,
Very
those are
crispy.
definitely more crispy. They're more like a cracker though, but a cookie should just be gooey and chewy and just all that butter. Oh, yeah. So that's your pro baking tip. Sorry, cookie run cookie.
Yeah, sorry, Cookie Run Cookie. We can start running from here. We can either play or quick play. Since we have 0 of that blue and purple ticket, this also is going in the database. How many tickets you have. I have not even set up. Oop. We'll need story tickets, and they'll regenerate over time. I love it when games do this because this is a kind of a limiter so that you don't just play all day. So it says that in order to play, we need these missions, we would need 3 tickets, and that they regenerate. You probably get 30 tickets a day, and there's probably other ways to earn them. You can probably buy them as well. But I prefer not paying for it and then using that limiter to restrict the play. Oh, they forgot to tell us something important.
However, if we did have to pay for something, I think this qualifies as learning is good. We're learning stuff.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. This is happening. Time to get out of here. Okay.
Don't ask me what we're learning.
Right.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to turn my volume down in case it's loud, because it's loud over here. I'm going to try to play this game one more time and see if I can get more than 2. So I'm going to mute myself.
It's definitely like it's way easier to play on the iPad. It's probably even easier to play on the phone, because then you could do thumbs, action, stuff like that. Wee. Ta-da! Oops, slide.
This time I got an ad for CockroachDB serverless.
No, that is awesome.
I know, I went from gold belly thinking of sweet slippers. Can you hear my music?
No.
Okay. Good.
Yay! I can barely. I can't hear you now at all. I can't hear you. But that might be me. Can you hear me now? Okay. I've lost you, Lisa. Wait, here's my camera. I've lost you, Lisa.
Oh, no one here. I just muted myself because I was
Yay!
I can't turn off this. I got 32 though. No, I got 34.
Yay!
Oh, I can pause it, but I can't mute it.
I'm wondering if Yak's Games version
I want to go to a
is
different.
like first version, like the version 1.0. And this on the iPad, of course, they're still actively maintaining it. They're obviously tying it into Cookie Kingdom and so on. And so I'm wondering if this is just the several major upgrades later.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I didn't expect the free version in the browser to be like really all of that, have all of the bells and whistles
Exactly.
coded in, but it's just so much louder than you. So I'm trying to turn that down, and then I can't barely hear you at all. So, and then I can't even if I go to a different window, it still plays in the background. So I just have to keep closing the window.
Dang it.
But I will try. I will do the iPad. I could go get it, I guess. How much more is this stream? How long are you, or is your
right?
Stream
So I was thinking that on average it would be around 90 minutes long. But we've done everything that I had to do. That I put on my list.
It probably depends on what the game is, because some games are going to need more.
Exactly.
Time. This game was beautifully simple.
Yes, I'm loving this. I've played 2 whole rounds, if we include the tutorial.
This game it's just too cute. I do think it would be super interesting to get some of the Devsisters on here talking about this, what they build it, who their audience is. I mean, do they have theme parks? Do they have, do they do during the Christmas season, do they make appearances at malls dressed as cookies? And
oh my gosh,
so much opportunity, right?
That would be amazing. Yeah, that's great questions. So Devsister is a Korean-based company, but they do have offices around Asia.
I thought we were working with their European office.
All right, let me check.
I do believe that this whole use case was written up somewhere on the interwebs. I can check for that too.
So Devsisters is the proud creator of the Cookie Run universe of games where all players can join together in the power of play, pursue new adventures, and feel part of the community. Oh, I love that. Over the last 12 years, with over 150 million game downloads worldwide, Devsisters games and cookie characters have become well known and loved by players with a dedicated community that continues to grow year over year. Devsisters is an internationally operating game developer headquartered in Seoul, South Korea, with offices in Japan, Taiwan, and San Mateo, California. And it's traded on the Korean Stock Exchange.
I can drive to San Mateo in about 7 minutes. I'm going to go say hi.
So cool. And if you want to read more about, yeah,
I'm reading it now.
On CockroachLabs.com. This is our post about the Devsisters, which I love.
Yes. So we're talking about Cookie Run Kingdom.
Yeah, so Cookie Run Kingdom is their latest release where they were releasing, where they shifted towards us as the database. And we ended up being their database of choice across the board. But yeah, Cookie Run Kingdom is their most recent game, which we are going to play in the new year.
Okay.
So basically every Friday, I should probably turn on a different cam. My iPad is even completely turned off. It's like, you're not even paying attention to me. Why? So every week, every Friday, that is not a holiday, we're going to play. And by the way, if you're interested in joining me on the Friday, let me know. I'm here for it. Just comment down below. We'd love to have you, especially game developers. Especially game developers using CockroachDB.
Yeah, and if you have a favorite game that you're dying to play.
Yes. So every Friday that's not a holiday, we're going to play. And that's like next Friday is Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving. So we will not play that. Our next game will be the 3rd of December, for example. And so we have 4 gaming customers that have, I'm not allowed to talk about one of them. We have 3 gaming customers that have games published. Devsisters, Heroic Labs, and Mythical Games. We have more gaming customers than that, but they have to have a marketing agreement with us that it's okay to appear on this stream. And Devsisters has 6 games. So excited about. But 3 of them are under development. 3 of them are all Cookie Run based. Heroic Labs has 8, and they're like across the board, like very, very different. And then Mythical Games has 1, but it's a cryptocurrency like blockchain game called Blankos, where I don't know, I don't even know what happens, but you have to like build little characters, and then you have the option to use those characters in puzzles, and then you can then sell the design of those characters for real money, which is like, I'm like, wait, what's going on? So like that one's down the line. And then I cannot wait until probably Monsters publishes some of their games. They're working on a first-person shooter, a open world multiplayer game, and a cooperative RPG. which is cannot wait. So we're basically going to do Devsisters this week, Devsisters next week. We're doing Puzzle Worlds, Heroic Games, Mythical Games. Then it's the new year. And then Devs is basically starting over. And hopefully by next year, our fourth gaming customer will be okay with us playing live, because I can't
If
wait.
it's who I think you're talking about, it's kind of crazy. I wrote a case study on them with my other company, mentioning that they use CockroachDB. I was also on stage with their chief architect during the O'Reilly's software universe in New York City 2 years. It was like right before COVID. It was the February before COVID. On stage, talking about how we, brought joy to 90 million children using HashiCorp Nomad, CockroachDB, Portworx. It was, I mean, the whole thing is
Oh,
public.
that's awesome.
So,
Yeah, so it's public. You could totally find out who it is if you search, but officially, we haven't signed that agreement yet, and so I can't play the game until they do. So hopefully this happening soon. Hopefully this is part of that.
you could randomly play the game.
I could just play a game for no
We're
reason.
going to be playing lots of games. Oh, and by the way, for the next Friday that you're going to stream, December 3rd, I think Adrian and I are like on a plane coming back from reInvent. So you might want to have your celebrity gamer on that show.
That's
So
true.
celebrity gamers out there. And you know what, Ray, you know what we should do? I think our community Slack channel might need a gaming thread. Do we have one? We don't. Maybe we should, or should we just use the community? Maybe we should use hashtag community for it for now. And then if we get a lot of interest, we can move it into a sub channel.
Yes. Yes. So the purpose of this show is to encourage, inspire, and help game developers. I'm hoping people will see the games, the kind of games that we're playing, and be like, I could totally do that, and go out and build the next cookie run. That would be the best. Yeah.
That would be. And in
Mm.
case the other type of gaming is more your jam, like online sports betting and things like that,
Yeah, we also do that.
too. We're really
And
good
so,
there.
so here's the thing. I am intrigued. It's just not my thing. But I know we do have people in our company who actively play these betting games, and maybe they would be interested in coming on and teaching me how to do it, and maybe it will become my jam.
It's a slippery slope. That is a slippery slope. I limited myself to the Kentucky Derby. That was the extent of my online. I don't get into like every basketball, football, tennis match. I mean, oh my gosh, too many opportunities, and I watch too much sports. But I mean, horse racing and gambling has just always sort of gone, hand in hand my entire life. Not so much like baseball and basketball and football and tennis gambling. Like that's a new one. But the ponies, it's kind of always part of the deal.
So, have you played some of the gaming platforms that are our customers? Have you played with them?
The one that the Churchill Downs uses, I don't think they are a customer. They've been around for a little while, and I don't know how they got around the before the rules changed in many of the states in the United States.
Yeah.
They were able to do it because they were tied into the horse racing and the gambling, and they're probably based in Kentucky. And then they used that app for all the other legs of the Triple Crown as well. So I could bet on the Belmont Stakes or the Preakness through that same app. I wouldn't be surprised if they're on CockroachDB now. I just don't know. But
that would be awesome.
Yeah, because they've been around for a while. But the new ones, now that they're popping up out of the woodwork,
there's a lot.
Yeah, because it's legal now in many.
Yeah. So I will definitely ask around. Also, if you're watching and you're interested in that, please go ahead and post below. We'd love to hear from you. If you are a gaming developer, please comment. And you're watching this live, we would love to hear from you now. But of course, if you're watching this on replay, please comment. And yeah, today we've been exploring the OG cookie runs by Devsisters, which runs on CockroachDB. The Yaks games is not bad. It's not bad, but the iPad is pretty awesome. I will admit I'm probably gonna check out the iPhone version and then rip it off my phone because yeah, because that was a lot of fun and the graphics are beautiful. Yeah.
I am going to go check out the iPad version as soon as we wrap.
Yes. So this has been Playing with Roaches. Today we were exploring Devsisters as the company, and the game was Cookie Run. We explored it on Yaks Games, which is over there because my mirror is mirrored, my camera's mirrored. And we also explored it on the iPad. Obviously, this is one that my son uses the most.
So happy to have a new game on it.
Yes. He's going to be like, "What's it? Oh, thanks, Mom." And I'm going to be like, "Yep, I put it on there for you."
Yeah, and he's going to be like, score 10,000 in
I
his
know.
first try.
Give him an hour and he'll be like, "I'm done. I conquered." And I'll be
Yeah,
like,
I won
fine.
the game.
That's fine. It's fine.
Freed
Also, you're
all the
grounded.
cookies. There's no more cookies to free.
Yeah.
The cookie
Well,
expiration movement is complete.
yeah, exactly. So we may or may not stream directly on the CockroachDB channels, but we will always stream from my channels, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, all at Rain Leander. Thank you so much for joining us today. Lisa, thank you so much for joining me, playing with
Yes,
cockroaches.
fun. I hope I get invited back as a guest, and I'm going to get good at these games.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. No, this was great. Cool. Thank you. Props for the antennas. Love it. Love it.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.